just seen Mufasa like 3 days ago, and this is my review after digesting the movie. Personally, I would give it a mid 7, but to be generous, I would give it a low 8. You know what I'm saying? It had good writing, it had good like pacing. Nothing else. There's nothing really to like nitpicks like really compared to like maybe like after like careful review like cinema sins or some shit. But in general, there's not really anything inherently wrong with it. Now, this isn't really a spoiler. To me, I was just surprised. I didn't really expect it to be a sing-songy movie, but yeah, there is singing in the movie. So if you don't really care for like musical kind of movies, then don't. I mean, you can watch it. It's not the biggest deal, but I recommend not seeing it if you don't like it that much. And this is no hate to the actual singers of the movie, but there is one part specifically. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about, bro. That the main villain, his first like, well, the first time you see him actually taking the throne of another line, it is one of like no hate to the singer of the like that part of the song, but it did not fit the mood at all. It didn't fit the character, in my opinion. Like you have a big, like intimidating, like a deep voice lion character that's supposed to be the villain, right? And you got him singing bye bye, in the most like not really annoying, but just like it's really obnoxious. Maybe that was the point, but it didn't really fit the character, let alone like the mood of like you taking someone's throne and kicking them out of their own kingdom, which is a very like grim topic, obviously. And then to make it worse, like he sings it like 3 times throughout the rest of the movie. Not like the full song, but he says his that dumb bye bye line like 3 more times. So I'm like, why? Like it didn't. Not only was it just not really that good, but it didn't fit the character. And now this is where it gets a little further into the movie, so it's not really spoilers per se. I guess it might be, but it was like I understand you have to like advance the plot. I know you have to create like drama and problems for certain things to advance, but this particular thing, I hate when movies do it. They make the character that's obviously gonna have an issue in the future, little like longer down the line, they make the character like upset about something that makes zero sense. And what I mean by that is like Taka, the lion that is gonna become Scar. I mean, you kind of saw it because of how whenever there's a movie with like two like characters that are getting really close or brothers or whatever, you can tell which one is gonna be the evil one down the line because one's obviously pretty good. But anyway, Taka, he feels betrayed by Mufasa because Mufasa gets the girl that was already obviously very into Mufasa before even like it was pretty obvious like from the jump, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you didn't know. But then it's like Mufasa was trying to help you. Like it was obviously he set you up to succeed. And then you first of all, there was a scene in like around the mountain scene, around mountain snowy part where Taka overhears them. He's perfectly able to hear them from the distance that he's at because of his animal hearing. But apparently he missed the part where he like Mufasa was denying, not denying, but he was like kind of curving the lioness. I don't remember her name, but he was curving her, and that led him to betraying the group because the lions that were chasing them, because that was part of the movie, like the the tribe of lions that overtook the throne, that overtook Taka's family throne or whatever, was chasing them throughout the entire movie, and they were on the mountain with them, but they didn't have the bird with them to like the bird was helping them cover the tracks so they could get away from the lions. So Taka finds the lions that are like not really on their deathbeds yet, but they're just really weak and tired because they have no food and they're cold and starving or whatever. And he's like, I know where they are. Like the classic betrayal, like I'll help you find them, blah blah blah. Just don't kill me, and I'll show you, kind of thing. And then, like the lion, like the main villain lion, his son was apparently killed. Not apparently, his son was killed. But to me, it didn't. I knew he was dead because that's the way they moved the camera towards him when during that first initial fight. But it was like the way he died. It's a kids movie. I get it. You can't really show him being impaled by a branch, but he didn't really. The way the branch was set up, it didn't look like it would have impaled him. So, anyways, like Taka and the main villain, I don't remember his name, but they basically bond over their mutual loss. Like he lost his son and Taka lost his dad, um, because Taka was too much of a hoe to help his mom out when they were fighting the two sons originally, or the one son and the other white lion that were scouts or whatever. So Taka's mad that Mufasa is that nigga, that he's a real nigga, and like Taka's a hoe because he didn't want to jump in, and it was literally a 3v2, and he didn't want to jump in. So so yeah. Anyways, Taka betrays them like you would expect. Like you could see it happening like over the course of the movie, but it's like I don't know. There was that whole like section where he was betraying them was kind of just like, hmm. I know you kind of need that in there to like advance plot, but I didn't really love it. Um, and then once the whole fighting scene with Mufasa and the main villain line, I was expecting Taka to like kind of help the main villain. So that was like a good like not really plot twist, but it was a good you know different type of plot advancement. So like towards like the end, like in the final fight scene of like Mufasa and like the main villain, like I'm glad. I'm not really glad. Like it could have been better, I guess. But I guess in terms of like what the actual situation and scenario was, and like the way the characters were, you couldn't really have Mufasa overpower and kill the main lion because he's apparently like the biggest and meanest lion ever. But like, so I don't remember who did it. I think it might have been Taka or so. I don't know. Basically, it's like the rocks are falling in the cave. So I'm like, please do not like kill this lion because of the environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna like, I knew Taka. I mean, I knew Mufasa wasn't gonna be the one to actually kill him himself. But I was like, there's no way they're gonna like have the Rock do all the work. So I'm glad like the way it ended is that Mufasa they end up in the water and the lion is swimming toward Mufasa in the water, and there's a big boulder, and it's coming towards Mufasa, but or no, it's coming toward I don't know, but they like are underwater, and the boulder's falling down towards them, and then Mufasa pushes him or pushes the boulder, and then the boulder drags or just kills him because it like lands on him and it drags him down to the bottom of the water.